Let me just start off by saying that I have a problem with people who say things that don't really need to be said. And what I mean by this is like when you're just chilling with people, with a group of like 5 people, and then this one guy decides to say, you know, I really hate white people. This happened to me, and I was like, but like why? These are some of the things that you just keep in your head. They stay there. You don't say this because it just it ruins the mood. If everyone's just chilling, having a good time, or just on their phones, not bothering each other, and then you go and say something like that, it starts arguments. It starts things that it starts stress, and that doesn't need to be had. Like you don't understand how much that it just pisses me off. Some things just don't need to be said. Like another example is one kid was wearing like this red shirt, and some Nike shirt had a one of those Nike quotes like "Just do it" or something like that on it, and the kid was like, man, I really don't like you in red. You shouldn't wear red anymore. And him and this kid are chill. They're friends. They're pretty good friends. And the fact that he just said that is like what the hell? Like that's your opinion. Maybe he likes to wear red. Maybe he thinks he looks good in red. And then when people confronted him about it, he said, "I'm just keeping it real." And that's another thing that I'm talking about. Is like keeping it real doesn't mean saying what you think about people out loud all the time. Like all right, you can't be like you can't like walk up to someone and say like, "I think you're ugly," and then be like, "But hey, I'm just keeping it 100, keeping it real. I'm like all you fake idiots out here. Like, we aren't fake for saying things that don't need to be said. Okay? Like, we're I mean, we'll smile and we'll say hi to people, and be nice to them, We'll if they say hi to us, if someone says hi to me in the hallway, I'll say hi back. I'll give them a smile. I won't like look at them and say, "Damn, that jacket looks bad on you today. Yeah, you shouldn't wear that jacket." And then be like, "Oh, I'm just keeping it real." You know me, right? Like, no. Like, being fake is like talking to someone and being like, "Yo, I really hate this girl. Like, she always, like, the way she laughs, the way she talks, like, oh my, she has the dumbest questions all the time. And she's dating this jerk. Like, damn, I hate that guy too." And then seeing them walk by and be like, "Oh, hey, dude, I love your dress today. You look very cute. Stay fab." Like, no, that's being fake. Okay? You could choose to just ignore them walking by, but no, you choose to compliment them and make it seem like you like them when 10 seconds ago you were just telling someone how much you hate them and hate everything they do. What I'm trying to get at here is there's a difference between being real and being rude. Okay? If someone comes at you and is like, "Yo, like, why are you always being fake and stuff?" then you can be like, "All right, if you want me to be real with you, I'll be real with you." And you can tell them what you think about them or the situation that you're in. That's keeping it real, in my opinion. It's not being rude. It's not telling someone they look bad today. It's not telling someone they're stupid. It's not telling someone their opinion is wrong. It's That's not keeping it real. Keeping it real is not being fake, basically. Like telling the truth in a way is what keeping it real is. And that's just a problem that I have at my high school. That people just it and you might think the way I'm talking, like keeping it real and stuff, you might think I'm talking about black people and I'm being racist or something, but I'm not. Okay? Trust me, there are plenty of white kids where I live that do these things, and it's just like, dog, you saw this on Twitter and you're just repeating it, hoping to get some giggles, like. But I don't know. The point of this video is there's a difference between being real and being rude. There's a difference between, you know, being fake and being nice. And people need to understand that before they call people out.